Well, Gallery 4, once affectionately known as G4 because the curators had quite the experience putting this together. But we had a visitor come in and dub this space the Liberty Gallery. I love that name. Her name was Mary Miller McClellan. And so essentially we're inviting visitors to think about themselves within this broader legacy of revolutionary ideals shaped here in South Carolina and across our country. So we ask our visitors to consider the experiences that they've learned about in the previous galleries in concert with their place in American history moving forward. And so afterwards, we invite visitors to come over to the table that's behind me and answer one of 5 questions related to the specific ideals that we reference throughout this exhibition and place themselves in the exhibition via the answers they provide. So once they answer the question, they'll place it in the slot that's adjacent to the table, and then our volunteer staff and curators will comb for the best answers and place them on the board that's to my left behind me. Another great aspect of this gallery is how collaborative it is. We feature photographs, objects, and ephemera from not only our collection, but also the USC Center for Civil Rights History and Research, South Carolina Library, various public libraries and archives around the state of South Carolina. What's exciting about this is we've been able to put on display objects in our collection that have not seen the light of day in a while, such as our crest stool representing the civil rights movement here in Columbia and across the state during the 1960s, and then also new acquisitions such as the Turpin Bible, which we acquired 2 years ago. This Bible belonged to William Turpin, who was a merchant, enslaver, and politician here in South Carolina shortly after the Revolution. His father served in the South Carolina Navy during that conflict and instilled in him not only kind of Quaker religious beliefs, but also a belief in the kind of equal humanity of all people. He started manumitting enslaved people in his possession, setting them free, at times driving them himself to New York by wagon, and setting them free in New Rochelle, which is a city in New York that became a way station on the Underground Railroad. Between 1807 and 1826, William Turpin freed roughly 33 individuals that he once owned, and again gave them cash, land, housing, farm equipment, and really kind of tried his best to set them up for a tenuous life as free people, either here in South Carolina or in New York. We acquire objects and artifacts in a variety of different ways. The bulk of our collection is acquired through donation, so we always invite South Carolinians and folks from off to donate objects and artifacts or even documents on occasion that they may have in their collection that they feel would make wonderful additions to our collection. But we also purchase objects at auction. So the Turpin Bible that I mentioned earlier, we purchased that at auction. Several other items that you'll see in this space were purchased along those lines as well. And then we also receive objects via bequest. So if folks have estates, upon their passing, they're always welcome to include us in their wills and let us know if there's a way that we might be able to acquire a treasure that they've had in their family and share it with future generations. We worked along with our lead curator, Chris Graham, who's our curator of American Revolution. Jeff Brody, our content and engagement officer, was kind of leading the charge in many respects. And so, it took us about 2 years to carve out this entire exhibition. And this was probably the most difficult part of that experience. We worked for several months to get this right, and it took a number of drafts and different approaches. But I think we found a really nice balance in terms of different political perspectives after the Revolution, and also we were able to utilize some objects that I think are really going to resonate with our visitors. So we're really excited about it, and I'd like to thank that visitor who gave us a wonderful name for it, the Liberty Gallery. It makes a lot of sense.